Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. It is Monday. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. What are we at? Day 35 of the small account challenge against Ross Cameron and Warrior Trading. Warrior Trading is falling behind in our small account challenge, but we are just going to keep plugging away at it. If it's your first time with us, make sure that you smash that like button. Oh man, look at my colors. Oh no, my colors are all jacked up and faded. This happens sometimes after I reboot over the weekend. Let me see. I don't know why these things don't save. Why do my settings not save? Oh, that looks terrible. Why do my settings not change? Why do they not save? Why are my colors all jacked? Hold on a second. Oh my word, my color, all these settings are so borked. Oh my word. Alright, well hopefully we can fix that later. Do you guys see my cool new family sign up there in the far top right there? I'm a big fan. Oh, oh no, what's going on? What is going on with my lighting settings? Oh man, it looks terrible. If I click on, here we go. Holy cow. Alright, we need to get to some trading here. I'm just gonna have to mess with that later. It is Monday, so I think I've fixed my chart. Oh my word, there's so many clicks when you're doing live streaming. I think I've got all of the charts arranged and all that kind of good stuff. Let's get into it here over the weekend. If you guys have any tips on anything with live streaming to kind of solve some of that, let me know. But help me out if you guys enjoy me doing the live streams and stuff. Show me by clicking on that like, subscribe, and enable those bell notifications. And let's get into some trading here this afternoon. Welcome aboard, and let's do the things. Alrighty then, here we go. Don't forget, trading is risky, but if you're into it, this is probably the place you want to be. And let's see, big picture, look at YM. We got a giant moon up here, so this could be the end of distribution. I'm going to be looking right here for sure on YM to see where was the previous. Wow, we don't even have one. I'm going to have to add some additional days of data. Right click, go to data series, and how many bars do I got? Oh, that's 100 back. Okay, now hopefully this doesn't crash the system here. I'm gonna go back 500 on this real quick and see what we get here on YM, because it is important now that we've got a big look at this. We are right into, is that a shark as well? Yes it is. Okay, shark PRZ coming in here on YM. That will be my first thing to look at right here on YM. This is the tide. Remember, 89 ticks per bar here, so big money opportunities coming in here on YM likely this afternoon. Other correlated markets, NQ, look at NQ. Oh, look at all this. Oh, yes. Okay, so if we break through that top spot all the way up to 22.28, otherwise we might get hung up in this spot and we've got space all the way down to the golden ropes. Remember, we're not trying to predict the tide. We just want to know where the tide is going, and we will enter in on the waves and the ripples. But YM looking like the juiciest here this afternoon, so that will be my focus. Again, I'm looking at the big picture time frames. If you guys have learned through our systems, you know, tide and wave is where I get my big picture direction. Now though, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. So YM will be my first go-to right here. Let's get myself out of the way so you guys can see some of the most important things right here. This is our MACV. This is the shift. We'll be following through on our rules. If you want to learn our rules, of course, 2-week free trial down below. And don't forget, at the end of September, we only have, what, 7 more days? 7 more days, 1 week, folks. And gold lifetime memberships go away for any future members. And don't forget, those of you guys who are getting gold are getting an additional fully automated robot included on top of Lunchbot. The new one will be released this week, so look forward to that and some new features for those gold members. So again, best time to get in, and don't forget, it is the Black Friday offer plus an additional $1,000 off. We've never done that. We'll never do it again. This is the end. It is the end of the summer. September 1st, we're releasing the new website. And of course, you guys need to know that as we get into this. Here is, okay, we've got a beautiful spot here. We've got a white line here. This means it's a previous major zone right here. We've got a headshot coming in, king timing here. This is gonna be a potential big move here, but I don't like this. Look at my mix-up in my histogram here on this one, so I've got to be very careful. But if we do move up, I've got space all the way up there to, what is that, 35,360. So we'll be focusing on that spot up top there if this thing starts to go, but if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll wait. Right now I hear nothing on the tape, so be very, very careful around that, right? Always talk to you guys about, look, if you don't hear anything on the tape, just be very careful. This is a spot where we're just going to hold and wait, right? So we'll wait for some big time frame setups. We know we've got the big time frame up above, which should be what? What is this up top?
Pattern. NASDAQ on the twos.
What's NASDAQ putting in? Wow, NASDAQ is putting into play as well. What is this, right? From the big picture perspective, we just hit the top of the shark back right there. So we can play all the way down to 35,196 on the high time frame. But remember, tide is rising, and the most recent signal, actually, no, we're in the red. So no, I mean, I really do want to find a short position here coming in. We've got 2 bars until large timing though. So let's see if we can time this one out. We got plenty of time, and let's just wait for a setup. I hear literally nothing on the tape. So again, nothing to get super excited about here quite yet. Let's be patient. Wait for stuff to start going. NQ, yikes. Let me come down here and look at NQ though. I wasn't gonna look at NQ originally, but look at NQ. We've got a gigantic delta coming in right here. Where was the previous? You look at the big picture here. Biggest one was back at 10 a.m. this morning. And big white horizontal here. I'm gonna mark up this space to make it even brighter for the targeting, and I want to make this one brighter as well. That should now show up on both of my lower time frames. Yes, there they go. Okay, so now those are nice and bright right there and right there. All right, keep those in mind. Correlated markets. And I've got more time here today, you can just tell because I'm not hearing anything. That was the first set of beats I just heard there on the audio box. Ooh, RTY has a big white moon. Holy cow, we're getting a lot of trade setups here coming in. Let's look. So we're coming into a moon right here on RTY. We've got one over here. Okay, shoot, we're already kind of into the move. This pops up a little bit for me. I'm gonna go ahead and toe in the water here, short on this. Yeah, so first trade here, and I've got whites down below.
Fit dot. NASDAQ.
We'll try this one here. Oh, look at that. Pink hit. Okay, I'm adding 2 position here. Let's get my stops in the proper location. Needs to be behind the pink dot here. 2207s. 2207. Oh, that's all the way up at 0.6. All right, so a little bit more risk. That is literally 1 tick more than 25, so I don't like that. I'm definitely, if this thing starts to push up in that direction, I'm not going to hold that stop all the way up in that position. As you guys know, I always tell you guys, protect your stop. Everybody thinks use the stop to protect yourself, but I tell you guys the opposite is to protect your stop. Do not let the market touch your stop. Close out ahead of time. Remember, you can always re-enter a position. If you really think that the trade is going to go, look, I would rather pay double commissions than have an empty account. That's all I always tell you guys.
Short. Look for a short.
Okay, NQ also kind of starting to come down for me. Are we gonna go? Here in the sellers. And we know that we've got a little bit of a stopping point right there on a PRZ, so I have to keep that in mind. I don't like that I'm pretty far behind on this entry here. Again, I really want to be entered in up here.
Harmonic
Man,
pattern.
that cross
Nasdaq
puts me
on
all the
twos.
way up at that spot up top there
Harmonic.
for the cross on the 5s. So again, this is one of those positions where if it doesn't work and we're only on large timing, I may wait again until we get to that king timing over there on the right. So I'm just planning ahead of time how I'm looking at things. Can you guys see that? How I have this space in between large and king, where I've got space to work here, right? I don't want to put on a bunch of risk here because of that, as well as look where I'd have to put this stop. Where do I have to put a stop for a cross up here? All the way up here. Okay, and I'm already at 25 ticks right now at this one, so I'm not going to risk that whole thing for me. Again, I don't want to risk 25 ticks, but technically speaking, I can replay this position all the way up to here. Do you guys understand that? As well as this one up here on the 8s, this is all the way up to 2208. But again, from a tick count perspective, I do not want to risk that much, right? And I'm not going to. Okay. Look at ES. So from a correlation perspective as well on ES, let me just zoom all the way back here so everybody can see this. Show all. Look at this. So up top, we've also put in a red dot on the 8s here. So if we start to shift and turn, look at the big red delta right here. The drop would be all the way to 44.62s if this plays to the low side. Now, you know, do we know that for sure? No. It would be better if we had a cross up here. We don't have a cross yet, but we do have the red line delta, which means they have dumped here. And you see the big deltas there? We have dumped. Let me just make sure there's not one bigger than that. Nope, these are the biggest deltas yet. Look at this. Delta, 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 delta. When that delta shifts back red, there we go. Okay, we're starting to hit targets on RTY. That's good news. But ES, look at this. If I was a ES player, again, ES a little bit too slow, especially right now. Market's super, super slow. But this is going to be a good opportunity for us to go ahead and try to take this. Just in general.
Target filled.
Excellent. RTY helping me out. I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you, RTY. Are pushing down. Let's see if we get all the way to the whites. Getting a straight leg push here. Anything in the way there? Don't see anything in the way. But we do have 2 green PRZs right here. There we go. Getting the push. Here in the push. Get there. Get there. And this is a very big straight leg. Haven't even gotten one piece of turn on this. Crazy talk. Finger over the close. Are we going? See that little pivot right there? So this may put, yeah, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it right here. I can always re-enter. Again, if we get another opportunity here, but hey, that's pretty good for a trade one. Small trade there, target. I hit 2 targets there. Didn't get the full runners on it, but a little bit nervous at this spot. Again, king timing coming up right here. Oh, look at that. See that red spot right there? That will be a red PRZ if we come into that spot right there. So we can always look to re-enter at that spot. What's YM doing? Remember we were looking at YM before. Let's see if YM is looking any juicier. Let's go up top here on YM. Red dot at the top. Okay. Small account here. Okay, so we've got targets all the way down to 35317 on the high time frame. Don't like that the histogram is mainly green yet at this point, and I need to see a delta shift. Do I have a full delta shift? Oof, it looks like a delta shift, but we need to see this thing start to go. I want to get to the short side on this. Really looking forward to that short. Remember the big picture on the wave, I'm looking at the big tide that we were looking at was all the way to 35,193. That's going to be a 100 tick drop if we go. But we need to get the proper timing. We are on large and medium timing right here. Just don't like this speed. Speed is very, very slow here. Should have kind of gotten a little toe in the water there on that pink headshot if I was going to get in on that from before. All right, let's wait on something juicy here. In queue, putting in a, interestingly enough, this is a green PRZ cross here. Oh, we're shifting into the red there. I may take this. Let's come down here on NQ. We've got a green PRZ. We are technically still green here. Got a delta in. Alright, I'm gonna take this long. And let's move my stops up. Right behind the white cross. Small little risk here. Targeting up, and let's push this out. Right on a medium timing there. And we got to be careful. We know that this is kind of shifting to red. We have to be careful there, but technically speaking, we are still all green. And across the boards, NACV still looking to the upside. We give a little shot right here first, but very, very cognizant that if we start to shift, I'm going to have to bail in that position. Hearing some buyers. PRZ cross to the long side. We're also green PRZ up top as well. Did we hit target 1 on that J? Yeah, so we're at the target 1 J hook. Don't like the sound of that. Yep. Nope, I don't like the sound of that. Alright, trade 2 is a loss. Sounds like we're pushing down. Got white line right there. Let's wait until we get somewhere around this white line here. Here's some buyers step back in. I can always re-enter. Do we have a double cross back here? Yep, see this right here? I need to mark this up as well. Marking up that spot. Might be a spot for a turn. This big red delta came in.
Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ
Here.
on the 2.
So that means this one is also going to be important. It's free. Okay. So let's see what happens around this white line right here. We can't take that as a clover. I like that short right there. I'm hearing sellers start to come in. We're getting some speed picking up right here, but don't have a very good entry on that. Just breaking through that PRZ cross for a loss. So trade 2 trades in. For it. YM, what's YM doing? It's my favorite pick so far. YM also kind of pushing down.
Fib dot. NASDAQ on the 2.
Oh, we got a blue dot coming in right here. Okay. MACV still green. Okay, we're touching in. I'm gonna give this little blue dot headshot a little go here. Right off the white line. Oh, breaking. Okay, blue dot just pierced. That could be a problem. I got my finger over the close. Before this completely breaks down, I'd like to see if... Let me hear some buyers. This big delta coming in here. That's equal to the previous. Gonna pick it up right here. Yikes. Red dot coming. Alright, better close it. Dadgummit. Alright, trade 3. A little small loss here. Need to remember this spot right here. Blue dot came in right there, but we broke. Alright. Keep an eye on this here. Coming into a PRZ. Blue dot break. Oh, histogram now turning red. Okay. Into large. Whoa, she's pushing.
Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq
Wow, that is
on
a
the Tuesday.
gigantic delta. Are we seeing it on the other side as well? Okay, into a PRZ here. There's king timing. This is the back of this one as well. Blue dot was right up here where that white
Harmonic
cross, so we
pattern.
know that that's a
Nasdaq
spot.
on the Tuesday.
Okay, king timing. Let's see what we got here. Is a very straight leg. Oftentimes these bounce first, so I'm a little bit nervous about just trying to jump short on this. Remember, this is the first time we're starting to shift down. I'm hearing clicks. Gonna push up here. About YM. Still looking at YM. No, nothing juicy at YM yet. Comes king timing on the fives. White line, where's the previous? The other one is all the way down here. We've got space. For some setups here. This is the biggest delta we've seen in a while, but remember, I don't have a full history
Harmonic
on that.
pattern. Nasdaq on the Tuesday.
Previous big delta back here, 130. Yeah,
Delta
so this
by
white
building.
line right here, and the delta was right here. Okay, so that's going to be an important spot from the prior deltas. This one that's even showing up right now, still not as big as the prior. Timing coming up here in about 2 bars on the fives for NQ. Here in sellers. I like to see this push up to that white line right there and then give me a red of some sort. Boom, that'd be awesome. Gotta wait. I'd like to see us pick up some speed. We've got hardly any speed here. Here in sellers. Okay, I'm gonna take this short right here. A little bit nervous about it, but just with that amount of sound, again, I don't want to get too big here. Got histogram coming with us. Maybe I can make something out of this. We've got a little PRZ target right down there. If we end up pushing up, I need to give it a little bit of space because I will slam down short again right up in there. Let me get this down to the actual PRZ target. PRZ target was right there.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the
Oh
Tuesday.
shoot. Never mind. Okay, that is a That is a headshot plus PRZ. All right, let's see if we can push this back up to our white cross shifting position here. I'm going to go slightly larger to the high side. Turning a headshot PRZ. We are headshot inside of a PRZ. Very strong play here. My real stop is probably right down here underneath the white cross. Mentally, I'll be checking that. Here's some buyers step in. Where are my buyers at? Buyers. My buyers. All right, I'm going to add to position.
Fib dot.
Don't want to get greedy here, but I am going to
view.
try this up to that spot right there. Put this mentally here, so I know where my stop's going to be. We'll try to make something out of this play. Remember, the open line is right there as well. See the open? See if we can suck it somewhere into that zone. Trade into 4. Here in buyers.
Target filled.
Excellent. Okay, we could turn here. I got to be very careful. We know we've got that white line right there.
Long. Look for a long.
Good shot PRZ working out here. Oh, I just saw that red dot over there. We're breaking it though. We're breaking it. Here in buyers, going to try to add to position, try to get something out of this right up to the open line. That was a scenario where I bought the bid. You guys see that? You guys always ask, like, when do I ever use the bid or ask again? It's more advanced. You don't have to do that. But if I'm pulling back from a spot
Target
there,
filled.
I can grab a couple of ticks. We're gonna keep going. Back at my point of entry. Still here in buyers. Remember, the open is right up above me. Here in buyers. Starting to pick up some speed. Like we're breaking that red dot here. We're in there for me. Add to my position right here. Doubt this goes straight down. If it does, I'll have to close the position for a small loss. I want to try to maximize this. This is a headshot PRZ. All histograms on every correlated market are still currently green.
Fib dot.
Here in buyers on the
Nasdaq
tape.
on the 2s.
Breaking that line, adding to position, one more, getting to 6. Line right above us. Get up there.
Fit dot. Nasdaq.
Blue
on the
dot.
twos.
Add to position. Don't you break. He is torturous. Get up there. Don't like the sound of that. Don't break that dot. Breaking the dot here. Push up. Push up. Need some blues here. Dadgummit. Hold it. Hold it. Get up there. Thank you. Get up there. Okay, let's add to position here. We're going back with our blue. Let's try to maximize this.
Fit
We got
dot.
power dot
Nasdaq
plus
on the
headshot
twos.
back behind us. Get up in there. I'm hearing the buyers back in again. Let's go. YM's got a HMD. Dadgummit, I kind of want to go hit that one. YM looking like we're pushing up. Let's go.
Target filled.
Let's go. There we
Target
go. We're at the open. I can
Target-
close here any
target
moment.
filled.
Oh, she's going to keep
Target
going. I'm down with it.
filled.
Let's go.
Target filled.
Thank you. Gonna keep going. Let's go. All right, runner on. I like what YM's doing here. I'm gonna go on YM. We've got HMD on YM as well, right on the white line, adding to position on YM. Here's YM. Let me just zoom back here. Let's press show all. Show all button now. It's easy for me. Okay, so YM up here. I'm way behind it. Really wish I could have gotten closer in here, but we're at the white line. I'm hearing buyers step in. We got a PRZ
Delta
target
cell
up
building.
above us. I'm just gonna put this right here at the PRZ target because I'm gonna let this one run. Run to it. I'm gonna try to manage this one on in queue.
Fit dot. Nasdaq
Get
on the
up
fives.
there. Get up there. Push it. Get up there. Get up there. And in queue. Push it. Push it. We're right at VL1 on in queue. You see this? Right at VL1. Push it. I'm gonna close it. Okay, let's just manage YM now. Is YM gonna keep going? Let's see. Got my finger over the close here. Let's go top mid. Zoomed into YM now. In queue. Close it out for the runner there. Right into VL1. Get up there. Push it. 35,
Fit dot.
346s.
Nasdaq on the twos.
Up one. Go. Get up there. Back in my trades. This is trade 5. Get up there.
Long. Look for a long. Target.
And I will take it for trade number 5. Yeah, thank you very much. I will take that all day long.
That's what I'm talking about. Get you some.
Alrighty then, that is trade number 5. We could sit in for a bonus. We still have time technically, but we're 36 minutes in at this point. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 trades. My new lucky sheet, thanks to Mr. Million Air for I don't know, he printed this out. How do you create this? He's got a cool print shop that he owns. Look at this thing. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Million Air. Thank you again, sir, for this beautiful gift. Sent this to me. What an awesome guy. Those are actually, I don't know if you guys can tell, but those are actually gold. They're like gold and sparkly. It's very, very cool. Almost looks metallic. Very, very cool stuff. Totally digging that new sheet, my friend. And yes, feeling pretty good there. So 5 trades in. We do have our 6th shot ready right there. That's my Second Amendment coin. Gold around the edges. Got the gold gun inside. And that's actually red, white, and blue in the center. No, it's not coming through on my camera very good. Oh, is it? Oh, that's red. Maybe I tilt it that way. Oh. Back there. There we go. Red, white, and blue with the gold on the back. Check that out. It's got the Second Amendment written out there on it. Nice. Yeah. That does not look like an AR-15. It actually looks like a fully automatic M16. But anyhow, beauty. I'm a beast. Okay, so I do have 1 trade left in the gun. Where are we at? 1235 here, and I did hear. So I realize I'm a little bit of an advantage on Ross Cameron from Warrior Trading, because I did see right as I'm about to go live on my stream that he put out a video and that he had a loss today. So a little loss with Ross. So I realize like I'm playing with a little bit of an advantage, because it's like when you know what your opponent is done, right? There's an advantage to that, like letting the other guy go first kind of thing. So I know he's already kind of screwed up today. So I mean, I'm feeling very comfortable and confident, you know, just sitting right here and maybe not taking any more trades. I mean, I feel like I've already, you know, kind of won today. But now that we're starting to get some speed pickup, I kind of want to just sit here. I want to kind of sit and wait and see if we get another trade. And I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm doing a self-assessment. Where am I at? How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, we're about 35 minutes in. Well, technically speaking, let me read here. We're at 38 to be exact. 38 minutes into my session here. And yeah, we can kind of just wait on it. I'm here in the sellers. Remember, top side. Let's see how this is playing out here. Big picture, go back up to screens. I don't want to press 7, top left here. Go with my Stream Deck. So this YM, man, it is it's a little spindle top bar there. Just sitting there again. It's 89 ticks.
Fifth dot. NASDAQ.
Technically
on the
speaking, that is a green dot on the wave, so I'd like to see that shift off, but this may be their distribution end right here, and this, what looks like an accumulation zone, is the absorption path where they are dumping the rest of what they had. Where's the last moon? Wow, you don't even see a moon all the way back on the way. Let me make sure my moons are on first. Make sure that we don't have a problem here, because I would expect to see something there. Yep, my bubbles are on. All horizontals on it. Don't see one. So it's been a while. So
J-hook long,
it still may not be
NASDAQ,
done, although it is on the 89. So that may be all we need, is seeing that right there. And what it looks like here for the finishing dump is coming off right here. But you know, sometimes those can be surprised. I don't try to predict out this far, because what happens, right? I mean, you can have these big runs off of that. So keep that in mind. This, though, look at this. If this is an accumulation zone, yes, there could be a full another extension of this higher,
Harmonic
right?
pattern.
So let's actually kind of give an
Tuesday.
estimate on what that would be using the simple fib tool here. So first
Harmonic
target
pattern.
35,406 is
NASDAQ
if we go higher, but the drop down at this point, again, is more likely because we are, you know, even if this accumulates in this zone, we've got space here for it to work. I'm hearing sellers. Let's take a peek to see what we've got here. So let's click on the show all. All right, what are we looking at? So look at the MACV first. Everything's still looking pretty solid green. We've got some flipping over to the red. YM as well as NQ. YM particularly, remember this is that one that we're really looking at. See how it's starting to shift colors here? Cling, 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 cling. When we get the solid, if it goes red, we're in good shape for the short side. If it goes back green though, we have a problem, right? Then we're looking for the high side, and we've got targets above us now. And we also have below. So let's just wait and react. That's the most important thing that we can do around something like this, right? Okay. Trade number 6. See if we can extend our lead here on the Rossinator Algo Box versus Warrior Trading. We're at, oh, RTY with a pink dot over there. Notice that. And inside of a J hook, target 1 up above, breaking that green dot. If we break down below that spot here, again, another one of those where we can push. Oh, look at that. What we talked about before. Oof. Break that cross. Oh, we touched up there. And where did that white from a prior day? So I do need to clean up my charts a bit here from, this might have been from last week. So I'll need to clear those out here later. You know what? I'm liking the sound of that. I got my finger over it. Are we gonna go?
Delta buy building.
I don't like to enter in on a straight leg. I'd like this to pull up a little bit on me. Something to go with here. Oh, look at ES. Okay, we got headshots coming in here on ES. So, man, if that was anything but ES at the top, look at this. All right. Normally, I would take that all day.
Harmonic
if it's
pattern. NASDAQ
well,
on the
anything
Tuesday.
else but ES. Look at this. We're on King timing here. Red dot. Oh, man. So many reasons to get short right here. Let's see if it pulls down the rest of the market with it or not. I'm gonna run through a correlation. What's gonna be the best one for that? At the speed we're currently going, I kind of want to look at just NQ. Okay, let's see if we get a red setup coming in on NQ. Can we consider this a red delta shift? I think so, folks. These have all been green before. Oh, the big one was back there. Way back there. Over here. Hard to read from the delta. Not really that big delta compared to that one back there, but if we go like this, what does it look like? So if I just take out that really big one back there, got, so the average size is right about here, 6. I'll use this one. Average size there. One here is way down here. Time did that one come? Right here. Okay, so that spot, that white line is going to be very important We may come all the way back to here. That's a beautiful set of space right there. You get a run, that will be my target. There. Here in sellers here. Final trade. And I don't want to give anything back here. To make sure that I've got a good setup. There's no setup here. All I hear is sellers on the tape. Should be nice. 15, 3, 11. If we pull up a little bit and give me some kind of entry here. Excuse me. Sellers.
Fib dot, Nasdaq, on the twos.
Green dot. Okay. Well, alrighty then. You push me up into this
Fib dot,
white line
Nasdaq,
here and give me
on the
some
twos.
kind of red up in here would be nice.
Delta Vi building.
Need to update my audio settings. So
dot,
this is one where I
on the
can't
fives.
tell where that's coming from. Looking for one where there's Delta Buy building. I don't really see any of them. Oh, I'm silly. Red one. Oh, it's on ES. Okay, that is a big one on ES. That's what it's talking about. Whoa. Okay. Wow. That is quite a beefy move out of there. So that was the fake down. Folks, this is why we wait, man.
Fib
This
dot,
is, wow.
Nasdaq, on the wave.
Back to the open. Okay, we are right at the open. Means we are flat on the day now. So how's the market going to close here? Are we going higher? Are we going lower? Going to be ES. ES is showing like it's ready to roll, but is this now the fake move? Wow, big green delta coming in here. YM. Oh, ES just put in a blue dot. Okay, so again, we're just stalking this final trade here. Yeah, man, shoot, there won't be one. And I want to make sure it's just right. I want to give Warrior Trading an opportunity to catch back up in this contest. He's a YOLO player, right? What does YOLO mean? Remember, I've told you guys he's like a YOLOer, right? You only live once type of trader, okay? Like his trades, he'll all of a sudden smash some really big ones. So I just have to, you know, we're steady clippers, right? We're just kind of consistent with what we do. So it's sort of the tortoise and hare scenario. He can hare ahead pretty easily. So I'm keeping in mind my competition there, and I just want to keep steadily pushing forward. And I don't want to relax in the opportunity to sneak up. Although I think right now we're almost 4xing his current profits, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to a guy like Ross. He'll smash a couple of big ones and, you know, have some crazy $10,000 days instantaneously. Again, we get those every once in a while too. And I am at a point where we're in our account size where I could do that. I'm just keeping in mind that, ooh, RTI push off another green dot. Wow, green dots
Fib dot,
just pushed them
Nasdaq, on the
straight
twos.
up here. Okay, NQ. Is this going to be a break of the green? Are we moving up still? We are right at the open. Green dot. Are we going to get a break? Here we go. I'm hearing sellers. Bias is telling me to go short. Stuff that I see up top.
Fib dot,
Long.
But we need to wait. Whoa, here comes the speed. Okay. All right, here comes speed.
Harmonic
What's it
pattern.
gonna be? I see a
Nasdaq
red dot
on the
coming
twos.
in here on the 8s. On in queue. Here comes king timing. Okay, there's my sellers. I'm gonna dip my toe in right here. This will be essentially our final trade here. Let's push down. There's volume VL1. That's right in front of the green dot there. Let's see. Stop. So the risk would be above 15,327s. 327. We're at 2.8s. Okay, we're good there. Let's go. Oh shoot, there's a big green dot just came in on the 5s. Have to close it. Add one more here at the open, at the where I opened it, right there on the white line. Give me a little drop and I will nudge it closed for my bonus trade. Don't lose me. I'm gonna add one more. Here's the open line, adding one more. Yikes. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Don't push a run, don't push a run. That red dot. 2.8s. All right, my stops are back there at the 2.8 spot. That's just above, yikes. All right, if this gives me any kind of green here, I want to pull the plug here. See if we get an accumulation. Give me a little drop here for me. Come on now. Here we go. Come my direction. All right, we're at a half position for my final trade. Finger over the close. It needs to be at the 8s. Oh man. Could be trouble. 2.8s. Drop it. Here we go. Double large. We got large. Crossover. There's a crossover timing right there. Good wiggle here. If we come back up this spot and me re-engage this position, I can always close it. I can always come back. There's a white cross. Dadgummit. Don't pop up here. Push it.
Target filled.
Come on, sellers. Where were you at? I've got my finger over the close. We've got some space to king. Here comes king. Come on. RZ's right there. Okay, we might be in the accumulation zone here. I'm gonna just close it. I'm gonna close it. It's too risky. We could push all the way up here. That will be my final bonus. I thought we'd get a little bit more out of that, but no. It's too risky. Oh. You're gonna do it? Are we gonna drop here? Oh man, there's a double dot. Double dot. Come on now. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time here. Toe in the water here. Here we go. I'm hearing the sellers. There's my PRZ way down below. 8s are in. White line. Higher time frame. So I need to put my risk back behind the double dot here. Was it going to be still 2.8s? Same spot. PRZ cross for the entry on king timing plus medium. There is a crossover with king right there. Oh no. Is that a green? Here, any buyers? I'm gonna hold. Drop it.
Fib dot.
Drop it. Yikes. Is that a green dot? Okay. Finger over the close here. I'm gonna close it. I don't know what's going on right there. Dadgummit. Okay. Woo. We're coming into the final minutes of the day here. I don't want to get wrecked. This thing could just rip up or something crazy like that. Let's see what ends up happening here. Oh, are you joking me? Yeah, she's gonna keep dropping. Alright, woulda, shoulda, coulda. At this point, I'm pushing my luck here. End of the day here.
Harmonic pattern.
I'm
Nasdaq
good.
on the
I'm
twos.
good. We got 5 minutes till to close. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh no, there it goes. Are you joking me? Oh man, I got nervous. I don't want Ross to beat me. Oh, look what's coming in on YM. Oh, look at that double cross, double move. No, I should have just kept my eyes on YM. No, look at
Harmonic
YM.
pattern. Nasdaq
YM
on the
just
twos.
laughing at me, mocking me. That one would have been
Harmonic
so
pattern.
easy if
Nasdaq
I just kept
on the
my eye on
two.
the prize on YM, but I got tempted away because of that speed. Yeah, folks, I always tell you, it's much easier, especially on
Harmonic
our
pattern.
trading
Nasdaq
style
on the
to
fives.
just trade it when it's fast, when it's faster. It's just much easier. But all right, that's gonna be it there. What do you guys think about that?
I love it.
Oh, thanks, Trump. Oh yes. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous about that one, and I'll take it. Let's ring it up. Let's bring over our, come down to this window here, was my main window. All right, so today is the 23rd. So let's take a peek.
Harmonic
Right
pattern.
there should be enough
Nasdaq
to see
on the
everything.
fives.
All right, so close out 13, 1 5s, and profit factor 2.82, still looking good there. 76% profitable, not too bad. We had, you know what? We didn't do too bad both directions here, long and short. Not too bad at all.
Nasdaq on the twos.
That was, did we do our, yeah, we did our 6 trades. Talked about that right there. Yeah, that's our reminder. Make sure you're following us here and here and here. And of course, this is where you're gonna learn all this stuff. If you're wondering like, what on earth did we just do? You know, if you're first time with us, haven't seen this stuff before, Discord is the place to learn all of that. And yeah, let's take a peek at where we're at in the contest here. All the way back to July the 5th, right after 4th of July, when we started this against Ross Cameron and Warrior Trading. We'll have to see how they're doing with the contest. We are destroying them right now. 38,713, 63% profitable, 2.42
Fib dot.
for
Nasdaq.
that profit factor. Again, those are the trifecta combinations that I talk about, what are the most important with our system, the way that we attack things. And of course, we want to keep this down low as well, but that is the trifecta of the 3 things. Max drawdown low, profit factor high, and percent profitable. Again, it doesn't have to be absolutely stellar on that, as long as you keep that profit factor in the right spot. This is where our system excels.
Harmonic
there.
pattern. Nasdaq on the twos.
Let's take a peek at the analysis on this. So our red days consistently from the high standpoint. Remember, I've told you guys, as our account size increases, you know, this is going to increase, right? These should continue to get larger, and you can kind of see the trend in there that the drawdowns will be larger, but the profitability also is going to hopefully be rising as well. So let's go to cumulative net profit. There's our mountain we're climbing. Got that big spike back there on some pretty big days, and actually you can kind of see how our profits kind of start to take off there and get a bit bigger as our account size has started to grow. Now, for us, because we have a cap on, with futures, there is a limit on what we can do. That's why I said Ross can easily catch back up in the future, because again, in stocks, there's really no limit on their share sizes. Of course, he trades low float stocks and things, so there are limitations there. But again, I feel like you guys have heard my whole rant on him. Other people have agreed that he's kind of cheating when he's selling to his own members. Like that's my concern with it. Oh, is that a cluster? Oof. Okay, I'm not gonna get tempted in. I'm not getting in nope, no temptations. No temptations. We're end of day here as well, so I don't want to be pressing any buttons, but that is a juicy cluster down there on NQ and high time frames. Oh, that's okay. But after hours, again, let's leave it alone here. We're coming into the end of day. Oh,
Fib
look at her
dot.
go!
Fib
Look at that
Delta
turn
cell
on the
building.
cluster.
Harmonic
Oh, it's so
pattern.
fast though.
Nasdaq
You wouldn't be
on
able
the
to.
twos.
You wouldn't be able to attack that. It's too fast. Okay, so there's the hill we're climbing. Max drawdown, we looked through that.
Harmonic pattern.
Other things that are
Harmonic
helpful.
pattern.
Okay, so here's
Nasdaq
our green days. Again, we should see some increase as we go. We kind of, you can kind of see that even on the low side, how they're slightly increasing as we go, as we continue to grow our
Nasdaq
account. Though
on the
again, our
Tuesday.
sizes are not going to get that much bigger now that we are at kind of a full account size scenario here, and we're not quite, you know, we're not at 50K, but again, I told you guys before, at 25K you can pretty much do anything you want in futures, and really at $8,000 you can do very well, up to 16 contracts if you are using our methodologies. Now on NQ you have to get to 16,000 in order to do a full 16 contracts, but we're there as well. So anyhow, if you guys have any questions on that, go watch our videos and learn how we do that. Other things we want to look at here, cumulative, now we looked through all that. We did a max drawdown. Oh, time of day. So let's do half hour a day. Again, it looks like we do better at the end of the day, but again, I'll reiterate this, but again, there's a lot of new folks here, so I always have to say this, is that it looks like our system works better at the end of the day, but it's really not. It just has to do with my personal schedule. I'm able to trade the afternoons more. I've got, you know, 3 kids, pregnant wife, school stuff with the kids in the morning, and things that I try to take care of there, and the afternoon just happens to be when I am able to trade my best time of day. Day of week, Wednesday's still a kind of a standout there. Again, we got a lot of news event type of stuff that comes out on Wednesdays. As we've said before, Wednesdays and Thursdays really are kind of our juiciest days in general. But it looks like as of right now, Mondays and even Fridays have overtaken even the Thursday activity. So there can be a lot of factors that could play into that. I think there might have been at least one Thursday that maybe I did not trade. So maybe that kind of puts that, it might be putting it higher than the others, who knows. But again, if you're looking at stats, everybody always is like, the biggest trolls always focus in on one single stat, right? Like low IQ people like Shalom Benzev, they're constant nitpickers that let me look at one single stat. And again, one single stat alone is not going to give you anything, but they're like, oh, well, I mean, all the other stats will be like so awesome, but they're like, oh, that, but look at that. Oh, where's the R? Where's the R thing that doesn't show up? Which again, he just, stuff that people like Shalom Benzev try to complain about, yet they can't show any results whatsoever of their own, and they can't point to you anybody who's doing any better, but they want to slam you because they're jealous. Problems with Shalom, if you're listening, bro, love you, man, but you need to seek some help, right? You know, I know we share a birthday and all, but you need to drop your obsession with me. Although it's fascinating to me, so keep it up, honestly. I hope you keep your obsession with me. If you guys want to go follow Shalom Benzev, you can go check him out at Analytic Trader and see what happens when you become a, when you have completely lost your mind because of trading and the level of competition when you can't compete, but you swear up and down that you believe you could turn into Shalom. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out here this afternoon. Don't forget, again, September 1st, new website's coming out. Gold is going away. Those of you guys who are in gold, I've always told you guys a long time ago that if you were here with me while I was small, I would remember you when I am big. And that was not a if I am big, I said when I am big. And folks, if you get looking at our numbers and seeing where we're at from our growth rate, amazing, amazing numbers. Appreciate all you guys who have been hanging out, giving us support, even when we were small. You know, they do say, like, oftentimes when you're small, you are, you know, you're kind of ignored, right? Or you're kind of lambasted when you're small. Medium, they just kind of ignore you. When you're big, they hate you. And so I have those haters on my back, really hating me. Places like Jigsaw. Jigsaw is a complete scam. If you guys haven't seen Jigsaw's garbage, I'm going to be exposing them next week. Actually, probably not next week, but the following week in September, after we've released the website, I'm going to focus in on exposing the fraud that is Futures.io and the combination with Jigsaw. The Futures.io loves to promote the Jigsaw shill as well as the combines that are also scamming people 24/7. And then if any positive comment or conversation is ever started on those major websites that should be called major, again, Futures is a niche, but when we are the #1 futures trade room in the world from a size perspective in Discord, as well as quite frankly our results, yet it is not allowed to be spoken of. Our names are not allowed to be spoken of in almost any arena of any of the free spaces whatsoever. And we think that that's wrong, and we're going to expose some of that as we go into September. So thanks for hanging out. Those of you guys who are with us, if you guys want to do the 2-week free trial, you can still hook that up. There's only 1 week left until September the 1st, so I realize it's going to be tough for you to make that decision, but don't forget, we also have a 40-day, no questions asked return policy. No other group out there does that, as well as the opportunity to actually use the software ahead of time and see the results, and ask and request that our members post their results in the public room. And of course, you can hang out there in our audio box and listen in to what we're doing as well. And of course, here in these small account challenges, I hope these are helpful to you. So again, if they are helpful to you, hey, do me a favor, smash those buttons down below. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I will catch you guys on the flip side. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and the rest of the gang, let's send out the big H. Yeah.
In a world of scammers and shammers, there arose one demigod to wreck them all, making trading great again.